This is Larry Frank, Frankly Speaking Sports. 2 days ago, the Boston Red Sox shocked the baseball world when they traded Rafael Devers to the San Francisco Giants. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. I wasn't surprised. It was the right move. Craig Breslow, I commend you for doing an unbelievable job by doing what is in the best interest of the Boston Red Sox. And that's what Breslow did. That's what he did. Sure, Devers was batting 272 with 15 home runs and 58 RBIs. But you know what? His attitude and his mindset was hurting the team more than his statistics was helping the team. This is a team that's 38 and 36, still in the midst of the AL East. What are they? 4.5 games back. And you know what? He didn't want to do what was in the best interest of the team. They pay him $313 million. They tell you to scratch their butts, you scratch their butts. My goodness, how can you refuse to play different positions on the team? They ask you to play first base because your first baseman goes down. You refuse. You make $313 million and telling them no. You were going to be the face of the franchise. You ruined it. You ruined it. You screwed up, Rafael Devers. You ruined being a main player on this team. Not only that, the other day you didn't hustle the series versus the Yankees. You weren't hustling. You weren't doing what was in the best interest of the team. You felt entitled. You felt like you were God Almighty. And guess what? You're not. You're not. You deserve to be traded. You deserve to be traded, and you deserve to be traded. You know, this is a Boston Red Sox team. They're 38 and 36, like I said. In their last 10 games, they've won 8 of them. So they're 8 and 2 in their last 10 games. And they got players who are going to be coming back. They don't need this moron on this team. They don't need him on the team. Sure, statistics help, and obviously the offense that he was providing was a help to the team. But you know what? This isn't a team that's lacking offense. They got players coming back. Who do they got back? Let me see here. They got Bregman coming back. They got Abreu coming back. Both of them have power, and both of them will fill the spot fine in the absence of Devers. Number two, they have the right mindset. They want to win. Devers didn't care about winning. He cared about himself. He got his money, and that's all he wanted. Well, guess what? It backfired on you. Now you're going on the other coast, and we'll see how you do in San Francisco. But at the end of the day, you add those two guys back, and also remember what they got in return. They got the number 6 prospect on the San Francisco Giants, James Tibbs III, who's going to be a major player in the future. They also got Jose Bellows, who's going to be he's a righty pitcher. He will be there in the future. Add to that righty Jordan Hicks, and lefty Kyle Harrison. They got something they desperately needed. Pitching. They got pitching. Their bullpen wasn't that great. Well, they bolstered it up, and now you add that offense with these two guys coming back. Trevor Story, he's going to start performing. Ref Snyder's playing well. How about the job Toro's done at first base? Filling in. 317, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. They called up Anthony. This team is not going to be lacking on the offensive side of the field. And, you got to wonder, what was Devers thinking? What was he thinking? And I tell people this all the time. You can have a star on a team and you can think he is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But at the end of the day, I would rather have a team, a bunch of players on my team that have the mindset that I'm going to do whatever is in the best interest of the team so that we can all do what we came here to do, is to win championships. That wasn't Devers. Devers only cared about himself. What was best for him, not what was best for the team. And you know what? It backfired on him. And like I said, he's going to the other coast. The Red Sox will probably win more games without him than they would have won with him. Like I said, this team is not struggling offensively. They're in the top half of the league when it comes to most offensive categories. It's been on the pitching side, and now this has helped. Also, what does it free up? $254 million. Don't tell me they can't go out and get a pitcher at the trade deadline. They have the money. They have the money to go ahead and add some more players. So this team, by far, for those of you Boston Red Sox fans that think this team is out of it, I got a surprise for you. They're not even close to being out of it. They are right in the thick of things in the AL East. And I'll tell you what, Rafael Devers, you screwed up a beautiful thing that you had, and it backfired on you. But you know what? You deserve it. This is Larry Frank, Frankly Speaking Sports.